What's up, YouTube? It's your girl, Faye. How are you guys? I hope that you guys are all blessed and that your families have been blessed since the last time that we spoke. I'm just coming by right now to do a quick video. It's a video response to Miss Sweet Smile 83. Hey, girl. I just subbed to her a week and a half ago or so, and she was having a contest. I think it's over today, but check her out still. She's very informative and bubbly. I like that. So I'm just doing a response to her question because I like the question. So anyway, the question is, what have you learned by being natural, and why is it important to you? So I think that the one thing that I've definitely learned from being natural is that you have to be patient. Patience is a virtue. You know, you have to learn to be patient with your hair and patient with the outcomes, and just learn to wait, because a lot of times, you know, I transitioned for over a year, protective styling, and I didn't wear my permed, like my half permed, half not permed out at all for like a year and a half. And I either had braids, and after that it was wigs. But trust me, you know, every single time before I hit record on that button, I would probably be in the mirror like frustrated because I didn't know how to braid. I'm not I don't know how to cornrow. I don't know how to flat twist, so I couldn't do any of those styles. So I was just frustrated. I have a lot of hair, so it was like bush and straight, and it was just too much. So because of that, you know, a lot of times I'd be like, you know what, I've had it. I'm going to go to Walgreens, buy me a perm, slap it in, like, I've had enough. But I'm like, oh, it's already been 8 months, Farrah. You might as well wait. You know what I mean? Like, what's the problem? So I think that's important because, you know, you have to be patient in life in general, and that sometimes is a hard thing because you want it, you want it, you want it. You can see it in the distance, you can smell it, you can reach it, and it was just kind of hard to deal with it not being the way I wanted. So definitely patience is the first thing I've learned. Number 2, I've learned that you have to develop a thick skin when you're natural. Kind of develop a thick skin and be confident in yourself, all wrapped into one. Because when you're transitioning and when you're natural and in all its glory, you know, and you could have the best day. Your curls are popping, the jewelry's on, the makeup's on, everything is good. And then you walk out of your house and you go to a family member's house and they're like, now why would you do that? If that isn't the most deflating thing that can happen to you, it's like, you know, you were confident up until this moment. So it's like, what do? Do you lose it? Or do you just be like, yes, this is what I had to do because, you know, not that you owe anybody explanation, but a lot of the times you can't really lash out on somebody, especially if it's a family member. Let's talk about family first. Let's talk about mamas, okay? My mom was actually okay with it because her whole thing was, I don't know why you permed it in the first place. She was always against me getting a perm. I didn't get a perm until I was 12. 12. I was in middle school, so I was like going into high school and I got a perm, and when it broke off, she was like, that's what you get, because she didn't want me to have a perm. She was like, I told you don't perm it, you wouldn't listen. There you go, now come take these cornrows. So 8th grade, I wore cornrows to school in the 8th grade. Hello. Yeah, that tells you how popular I was. And they weren't nice cornrows either. Sometimes they were whatever she could slap in it, okay? Because I never learned to comb my own hair because it was always so much as a young child that I never combed my own hair. It was my sisters, and they were mean. And they would start brushing my hair from up here. And it was my mom. So, you know, that was it. But you know, being natural, you just have to have a certain confidence about yourself, and, you know, you can't let people get to you. And that is very, very important because there's always going to be naysayers and people that are there to just be negative and try to stop what you want to accomplish for yourself. And I think that it's very, very important in everyday life, not just about natural hair, to know what you want, to go after it, and kind of learn to block all of the negativity and everything else out of your way, because it's just what it is. It's there to stop you from moving forward, and a lot of times you don't need that, you know what I mean? So that is number 2. I think that it's very important to me to, you know, to keep it up and not do. You also, you know, like I said, and when I said about being aware of your surroundings and having a tougher skin, that was family. So now when you go out, you know, you go to get your nails done, and, you know, you're going to work, and it's, you know, you're dressed up, you're in your suit, or however you're going to work, you're in your uniform, your hair's popping, your curls are popping, and you're in the line at the store or wherever you're at, and someone is just staring at you. They're not just staring, they're like honing in. They can read your thoughts. Like, seriously, stop looking at me. Like, it is, you know, I don't really mind people looking at me sometimes, but sometimes it's just like, seriously, stop looking at me. Like, it just gets really annoying, especially if you're in your zone, because you can feel people staring at you a mile away. So I think that when you're natural, you also have to take the extra step and make sure that you're always on point, because there's them people that are going to be out there, they don't want to go natural themselves, but they're looking at you like, they may like it. Some of them may not. I've had people look at me crazy and look at me like, oh, I like it, and then eventually they'll come up to you and ask. But, you know, it just kind of shows you, you know, you just be aware of your surroundings and be like, you know, again, this is you, you know, whatever else people think, how they react is their business, but it just shows you to, you know, so for me, when I'm going out, when I'm going to work, you know, wherever I'm going, I make sure I take the extra step. I look in the mirror a little bit longer. You know, you gotta just do the extra, because if they're gonna look, they might as well love it. So, I don't know, I just think that it's a good thing, you know, to have that extra confidence about yourself. So, yeah, I'm rambling, so that's my answer to that question. 7 minutes worth. So, yeah. Bye.